Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Trojans will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will get first crack at it today. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and think he would want it.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Spartans line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So the USC Trojans offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw it. Wide open downfield. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. On the move at the 30. And the ball slipped out. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working the big fella downfield and outside. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on 1st down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they...
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking left. It's caught. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Unloads quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Mayaba. Sets up the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Pulls it in. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Handoff from the gun. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Fakes the grab. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Slings it downfield. Makes a connection. There he goes to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Sparty.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got it down the left side. There he goes. Touchdown, USC. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw. It's Childs. Fires to the tight end. The margin for error is so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, the players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
Pulls it in. It's Kelly. Wide open spaces. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Spartans are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Spartans! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Got his man in the middle.
With the defense playing zone coverage there, they're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Mayaba. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Thrust that arm out. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Looking downfield on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Throws to the tight end. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Mayava. He's got him. He's loose at the 15. Out of bounds at the 17. Big pickup there, not only in yardage, but it gives them some breathing room. First and 10 from their own 17. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the big tight end. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Trojans will snap it on first and 10. Here we go. Wants to throw on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush.
He's got it on the outside. And the big game, they've got it on the 46. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Makes the grab. It's Sanders. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This is a most difficult attempt. 59 yards out from the right hash. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead.
Running on the Jets! They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Going with the ground game left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Buys a little time with his feet. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. Runs through the tackle. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Childs. Good timing on the quick out.
Well, that's one the DB I think would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Spartans send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these. A big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heismans.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Under fire. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. The give to the back. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Back to throw, it's Child. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. Caught in the backfield. It's Sanders. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Got it in the middle, it's Lane. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Trojans are on the move. They'll keep it on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. He's got the tight end. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense,
into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Utah State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Aggies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Rides the back and leaps it on the option. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. The Spartans are in the hurry-up.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Back to throw, it's Child. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's McCray. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but on big moments, big fourth downs, they look for it.
And those guys are so hard to get your hands on. Like, you want to come up and jam them, you know the ball's going to come out pretty quickly, but he does a great job winning at the line of scrimmage. QB and him, same page. Fourth down, no problem.
Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in, it's Bullard. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Just keep slinging it. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Michigan State. A great catch and run for 6. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quarterback extends the play. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They want that clock to run. Picks up the 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. Fires on the move. Got his man all by himself. Touchdown, Trojan. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
It's go time. We got to put some drives together, down multiple possessions, Jesse. We don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, so at this point of the game, your best players have to touch the football. You've got to dial up plays, getting your biggest playmakers involved now if you're going to win this game.
Looking to throw, it's Child. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
You just got to know the situation in the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And the Spartans get the first down. They're moving quickly after that big fourth down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Unleashes one. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. He's got an open man. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Leaves it with the back. Jukes his way for more. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Off the play fake. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. This quarterback part of their running game. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass, it's Childs. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Late touchdown here, but it would take a miracle of Lazarus-like proportions to come back now.
It's not over yet. There's still a little bit of time on the clock. Obviously, that score gives you a chance, but man, oh man, do you need some miracles to happen some way to get this football back and do some damage with it.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's